Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Mackenzie. Hit the subscribe button and stick around. Today I am back with one of my most popular and most requested videos, which is a Shein bikini haul. Don't get me wrong, I love sustainable small business swimwear, but I know a lot of you guys are shopping on a budget and looking for something affordable that's not going to break the bank, and Shein is definitely the answer to that. Today I've got 10 styles to show you that are perfect for my next summer vacation. And as always, I will leave links, sizing info, shipping, all that jazz down below, so make sure you check out the description bar afterwards. Hope you enjoy, and without further ado, let's hop right on in. Alright, starting off strong, we've got one of my favorite string style bathing suits. I love a triangle top that you tie around the neck and then around the bust as well. Just super flattering and give you a very minimal tan line, so if you are planning on laying out for several hours, this is going to be your best friend. These types of triangle tops have cups that you can stretch out and cinch up, so if you want a little more cleavage, you can definitely move these around. This bathing suit comes in a bunch of different colors, but I picked it up in the hot pink and bright orange combo. And then for the bottoms, these are just your typical string style that tie along the sides. These will move around, so I definitely recommend tying them in a knot and then in a bow, just in case you're in the water and your bow comes undone, you're not going to be pantsless. Quality of this one is super good, and then you've got just your standard cheeky fit in the back. And then of course I saw that they had that bathing suit in a one-piece version as well, and I had to pick it up. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so crazy flattering. I have a little bit shorter of a torso, which is honestly perfect for this type of bathing suit because this is really high cut. So what that means is that this is going to scoop above the hips. It's going to leave that low-rise tan line on display, and it's really going to elongate the legs and just accentuate the bottom half of you. It does tie a bunch of times along the side, so just very flattering. It's sexy without being super scandalous because it does have a straight across neckline. This comes in a couple of colors, and it's definitely on the cheekier side, but oh so fun. I know I'm going to get a great photo in that. This bathing suit is definitely my favorite of this batch. Just so cute. This bathing suit literally looks like something that Revolve would charge $200 for. This is one of my favorite style tops if I am spending the day at the beach because you get a thicker tan line, which I actually like, and these have a little bit more support to them. Because you don't have a self tie, this isn't going to move around as much when you are in the water. If you're getting the waves crashed on you, it does have that thick silver clasp along the back, and you do have adjustable straps. This style top is great if you are a bustier girl or looking for a little extra support because it does have that underwire along the bottom. And then these bottoms are just your standard fit, very similar to a bikini brief that you'd get from Victoria's Secret. They're a little bit thinner along the sides. Of course, we've got the flower applique, and these are the amount of cheeky that make your butt look so perky. I love. This swimsuit is very similar to the last one that I showed you. We've got another underwire style. This one's straps are much thinner, but it still has that silver clasp along the back, and I love the little cherries along this. This is just like the cutest little bathing suit I've ever seen. Love the bow detail along the center, and then it also has a bow along the bottoms as well. These are just, again, your standard bikini briefs. They sit a little bit higher up on the hips, so they will elongate the legs and kind of shorten that torso just a little bit. Cheekier in the back, and just, I love that two-toned of the cherries in the game. Moving on, we've got one more pink suit, and this one is super bright. This is a tie side bottom, but this is what I call a scrunch bottom because as you can see, this fabric can scrunch super tiny, making this a thong in the back, or you can keep it spread out and have more of a fuller coverage style, so you really get to determine how cheeky you want this bathing suit to be. This style definitely moves around a lot, especially because the top cups move along this band as well, so I prefer this style if I'm just laying out and tanning, hanging by the pool, reading, like not doing a whole lot of movement. The cups on this are super wide, so if you have a larger chest, this is going to be a cup that really holds everything in. No risk of a nip slip here. I have had my eye on this bathing suit from Shein for months now, and I finally got my hands on it. I'm not usually a huge fan of strapless bathing suits, but again, this suit just looked so chic. It reminded me of something that would be really expensive off of Revolve. The quality of it is incredible. The fabric has like this metallic sheen to it. Just standard little strapless. It does have pads in this. You can remove them if you want, and it has a little knot along the back. This is not a self tie or a clasp, so it really is just like a tube of fabric that's sitting over your chest. And then the bottoms are that style that move along the lower band as well, so you can cinch these up and make them a little bit cheekier. They don't, however, tie along the side, so no chance of these guys falling off. And they've got two little bands. You've got a blue one and a tan one. Another string style bathing suit because they're just so good. This is the type of bottom that is stitched into place, so you've got basically your standard amount of cheekiness. I would say this is pretty average for Shein bathing suits this year, and I love the little lemons. Again, these do self-tie along the sides, and then you've got just your classic triangle style top. You can't go wrong with this type of bathing suit. It looks good on everyone, and with all those self-ties, you can really cater this towards any chest size. This bathing suit is a triangle style top, but it's a little different. This one actually has 2 straps on either side, so you've got a little bit more support. If you have bigger boobs, having the double strap definitely does give you a little bit of extra hold up top, which is really nice. And then this one has a little seashell decal along the center that's super cute. I know a lot of like designer higher end brands are doing that this season, and I was really excited to see Shein start releasing some styles that featured that. I know that this swimsuit is white, but it is double lined, so not see-through. And then the bottoms just look like this. They are definitely a little bit cheekier in the back. This is more of like a thong style, so you have to be okay with having a little more tushy on display, but definitely still a super cute swimsuit to rock. And then the sides of this one are like a scrunched elastic, so they're super stretchy. Love. I just got back from a trip to Jamaica, and my friend Logan was wearing this bathing suit on her trip, and it was so cute, and I was like, oh my god, where did you get that? And she was like, literally it's from Shein. So I went ahead and placed an order for the exact same one. This has like a bunch of Caribbean colorful houses on it with palm trees. It's the cutest print ever. There's also a few pineapples and lemons mixed in there, and I just love this. It's a little bit longer in the crotch, so the back of this sits a little bit higher up on your back, which I don't love, but still your standard like tie side. And then the top is just your typical little triangle bathing suit, but this one also has a fun little ring and starfish jewel along the center. I just like love that we're adding beads to bathing suits. I feel like it's such a fun detail that dresses things up, so big fan of this one. My last colorful suit is a one piece. The model in the photo of this looked so chic, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to grab that. I love wearing one pieces when I'm doing hotel collabs because with sunglasses and a big hat, you just look so effortlessly cool. This one came in a bunch of different colors, but I ended up getting it in the blue. This style runs a little bit bigger in just like circumference of it. You've got a little extra wiggle room. This style runs a little bit big, so if you are in between sizes, I would definitely suggest sizing down. It's got thicker adjustable straps, and then it does have a little self-tie along the back. A little bit cheekier, and then this is high cut as well, so it'll help elongate those legs, and just like super chic. I'm a big fan of this. The last bathing suit that I got is one last string style. This one is, oh my gosh, the quality is crazy, you guys. This is like a knit that is super stretchy, and obviously double lined as well. Just ties along the sides. I don't usually go for black and white suits, but this was just calling my name, and I'm so glad that I got it. It ended up being one of my favorites, and the size of the cups on this were perfect for my chest size. I'm about a 34B, and I'm wearing the smallest size in all of these suits, so either an extra small or a small depending on the style. Like I said, I will have sizing info down below for you guys. But yeah, that is all for today's short and sweet little bathing suit haul. If you guys are interested in seeing some of these suits and others styled and in action on my next few tropical trips, make sure you're following me on Instagram because that's where you get all the pose info and more bikinis. I'll have that linked down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more videos this style, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Love you guys, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye guys.